One of the people who we think of when we hear success is maybe Donald Trump. For one, he is the 45th President of the United States of America. But before going into politics, he is already a successful businessman and a TV personality. He is a billionaire with a very firm spirit and a very resilient mentality. He showed proper work ethic to be a billionaire, not just in the book, but how he acts in real life. Whether we like it or not, when it comes to business and success, he is one of the people we can look up to because he knows what it means to be on top. As I read his book, he showed the proper mindset and how we should think to be a billionaire. I get it. Not all of us wants to be a billionaire. Some of us might even disagree on how he thinks and how he looks upon life. But what I like is that he is just showing his mentality in the book, which for me is a good one because I know that he is not just sugarcoating anything and he is being authentic. In my opinion, this book is a real masterpiece. If you want to know how a billionaire lives his life and what mindset do you need to have in order to achieve your goals. His book is mostly about sharing his life, his likes and dislikes. But along the way, he gives tips in order for us to be successful in life and business. His book is actually divided into three parts. The first part is his tips to be successful. The second is his likes and dislikes. And the third is a very detailed week of his life. However, in this video, I'm going to show you the principles that changed me, that changed my mentality, and what I think is needed in order to achieve success in life. That's what I'm going to share with you. Lesson 1. Love what you are doing. One of the main key points that I had agreed on in his book is that he is telling that if you just love what you're doing, you don't need a vacation. If you just love your job, you don't need one. Which means that to be successful, you should love what you're doing. This makes you forget being tired on work because you love what you do. Like you don't need a vacation because work feels like vacation. This is quite weird at first, but he has a point. How can we stay motivated working on something if in the first place we don't like what we are doing? Actually, I've experienced this. Prior to making this channel, this is quite an intimidating task for me. I have no experience in making videos or preparing videos. I have no experience in talking to the camera. But after I've uploaded my first video, I just felt happy. I don't know why, I'm just happy. I'm happy sharing what I learned with you guys. And it just feels great. And it works. I work on my channel mostly on Sunday, but I don't mind. I'm just happy making these videos for you guys. When I have free time, I study on how to make my videos better and everything is fine by me. I'm just happy doing this and I don't feel tired even if sometimes I'm doing this late at night. It made a big difference on what I think about success and happiness. Everything seems great to me because I am doing what I like. Lesson 2. Sign all the checks. Not all of us have business. However, his principles affects a lot of aspects in our life. I like how he teaches us to be thoughtful on our money and how we should be responsible in everything that we have. I mean, we live in a society where we are constantly being fed with distractions. We lose not just our money, time, but also our attention. Although it's not written in the book, as I read this lesson, I thought about how we just give people our time, money, and energy without thinking of the consequences. What I mean, for example, is sometimes we buy things we don't need. We buy clothes we don't really need because we think it looks good. We give people our attention even if they don't care for us. This lesson taught me about the importance of respecting yourself, respecting what you have, and just be mindful on what you are giving to people. This is very simple, but think of the consequences. We have limited time, energy, and money. but we give them to people that don't really care about us. Just like how Trump is making sure that his money is spent on something worth it, we should also be sure and be mindful that we give our time, energy, and money to people that are worth it. Lesson 3. Think of yourself as a one-man army. Thinking of yourself as a one-man army increases your chances for success. Why? It challenges you to new heights and gives you a new mentality of success. Challenges to do all the things by yourself, which turn you into very productive machine. It helps a lot. Asking people for help or depending on people might even be bad for us because we have expectations for them. You might be thinking, we are social creatures. We're humans. We need people around us. And you're right. But this principle is teaching us how to be independent. And being independent will bring more people with you in the future. And what's better is if you do everything by yourself, you'll become an expert of the task very quickly. And if you are an expert, you attract experts with you. And if a group of experts do something, you'll make a masterpiece. Let me give this channel as an example. Right now, I'm a one-man army for this channel. I do everything from scripting, preparing, recording, editing, and uploading. It's hard. It's challenging. But people around me are being surprised by the rate of my growth, with my video quality becoming better and better each video because I give everything in this channel. Since I do everything, I am forced to learn everything on how to make these videos better without asking for someone's help. Some people offer to help me, but I don't force them. This makes me independent, and just the growth of skills in making these videos astonish me. Lesson 4. Success breeds success. I don't consider myself successful. However, when I hear people telling their success stories, they have all one thing in common. They started with one success. This means that the hardest part to be successful is to have what people call their first lucky break. Your first successful business deal, your first promotion, your first viral video. After that, more success will be easier to achieve. To achieve this requires tremendous hard work to get. Getting that first success is the real challenge. But what comes after are more success, and that's just a fact of life. The more success you have, the more success you will have. This means that we should all do whatever it takes to get that first success, and everything will snowball from that. While this might seem very daunting for some of us, or even very intimidating, this is actually a great motivator because you only need to focus in achieving one success, and success will breed another success. How good is that? That is a rule of life. Trump explained it that this is actually a very important rule. It's great that we only need one success in order to be successful. We need one success in order for us to have a snowball of success. And it's good, right? That we only need one. Always remember that there is always light at the end of the tunnel. There are still lots of lessons this book has taught me. But for me, these are the ones that made a big impact in my life. His life is really an inspiration to people who dream success. And it gave me a new view on the importance of hard work for success, how important it is to be mindful on what you have, and the importance of being focused on what you are doing, regardless on what people think or say. I hope you also learned something from this video, and may we have the grit to face the challenges life throws at us.